Taylor Swift is the most overrated performer of this generation. Within minutes, the replies explode. Swifties unsheathe their keyboards like digital swords. Critics pile on with memes, hot takes, and long threads that begin with "Don't get me wrong, I like some of her songs, but..." Suddenly, it's not just about Taylor Swift anymore. It's about taste, talent, pop culture fatigue, and that uncomfortable question we all secretly ask. Is she genuinely one of the greatest artists of our time, or are we just caught in the hype machine? Let's start with a surprising fact. The more successful someone becomes, the louder the backlash gets. Taylor Swift isn't just famous, she's everywhere. Albums break streaming records. Stadium tours sell out in minutes. Award shows practically reserve a seat for her. Even the NFL couldn't escape the Swift effect. And that level of visibility does something interesting to the human brain. When an artist dominates pop culture for too long, people start asking, is she really that good? Why her, and not someone else? Am I missing something everyone else sees? This is where the overrated label creeps in. Not necessarily because the artist lacks talent, but because overexposure breeds resistance. But is that fair? Or are we confusing fatigue with flaws? One of the loudest complaints from netizens is this. Taylor Swift is a great songwriter, but as a performer, overrated. Critics often compare her to artists like Beyoncé, Lady Gaga, or Rihanna, performers known for powerhouse vocals, intricate choreography, and jaw-dropping stage presence. Ask any Swiftie why Taylor Swift is not overrated, and you'll get a passionate response, possibly in all caps. They'll tell you this: Taylor's power isn't in theatrics, it's in storytelling. Her concerts aren't just shows, they're emotional journeys. Each era has a color palette. Each song has a backstory. Each lyric feels like it was ripped straight from someone's diary, maybe yours. Ever heard 70,000 people scream the bridge of All Too Well at the same time? That's not just a performance. That's a collective emotional release. Swifties argue that not every artist needs to dance to be captivating. Emotional resonance is a performance skill. Longevity itself is proof of excellence. And honestly, they might be onto something. But still, does popularity automatically equal greatness? Or are we letting nostalgia and loyalty cloud our judgment? Taylor Swift is one of the most successful artists in history. That's not an opinion, it's math. Sales, streams, awards, tours. But popularity has a strange side effect. It makes people suspicious. We live in an era where underrated feels cooler than mainstream. Liking the biggest star in the world almost feels basic. So when netizens say she's overrated, sometimes what they really mean is, I'm tired of hearing about her. She doesn't reflect my taste. Her music doesn't speak to me personally. And that's valid. Taste is subjective. Another common critique is that Taylor Swift keeps reinventing herself, but not enough. Skeptics say, her themes revolve around the same topics. Her sound changes, but the core formula stays safe. She doesn't take real, artistic risks. Yet her career tells a different story. She's gone from country sweetheart, pop megastar, indie folk storyteller, alternative pop auteur. Not many artists survive one genre shift, let alone several. Still, critics ask, is evolution impressive if it's always commercially successful? She sings about heartbreak, insecurity, revenge fantasies, growing up, feeling misunderstood. These aren't abstract concepts. They're everyday emotions. For millions of fans, her music feels like therapy with a beat. But detractors argue that this relatability is calculated. Calling someone overrated often reveals more about the speaker than the subject. It can mean you feel disconnected from the hype. You value technical skill over emotional storytelling. You're pushing back against mass opinion. Taylor Swift has become a cultural mirror. People project their expectations, frustrations, and values onto her. Taylor Swift isn't the best performer by every metric. She's not the strongest vocalist. She's not the most athletic dancer. But she is one of the most effective communicators of emotion in modern music. And in a world desperate to feel understood, that might be the most powerful performance of all. Do you agree with netizens who say Taylor Swift is overrated, or do you think the criticism misses the point entirely? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Share this article with a friend who loves Taylor or one who can't stand her. Let the debate